Well, firstly, thank you so much for having me along this morning to talk. So this is a really pivotal moment for the Ethereum network. As we know, this is the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, and it's also known as the utility platform. This is the layer upon which the blockchain economy is going to be built. The importance of this is, it would be, if we're to draw an analogy to regular life, it would be like as if you're trying to change the engine of a plane mid-flight. They are pivoting away from the proof of work consensus mechanism, which is how all the agreement is connected between all the different holders of the miners of Bitcoin and Ethereum in this case, and they're moving towards proof of stake, which is a completely different consensus mechanism, a totally different model for arriving at agreement, but it's also recognizing and is the foundation for an overhaul of Ethereum more completely. If you listen to comments from Vitalik Buterin, who is one of the founders of the Ethereum network, he believes it's only at about 40% completion. And with this changeover from proof of work to proof of stake, he anticipates that move now is about 55% complete. So while in and of itself, it's a leap forward, that 15% increase is a leap forward, there's still a lot of work to do. But what's really at the fundamental piece of this is the audaciousness of what it is that they're trying to do with that move from the very underpinning of proof of work to the new proof of stake consensus mechanism.
You've all heard Caroline Bowler's remarks regarding the merger. Since she is the CEO of BTC Markets, the largest Australian digital asset exchange, we should mention it here in case you're still wondering why her statements are actually important. Caroline has experience working with a range of financial institutions over the course of her career, including investment banks, hedge funds, financial technology firms, and financial advisors. So Ethereum merge is finally around the corner. This is an update every crypto enthusiast has been looking for. It was actually announced to go live around 2021, but here we are in August of year 2022. This is not just an update, but this will turn Ethereum into a new thing, like its mechanism, and all the workings will change. But if you want to know all about what will change and how people are reacting to it, most importantly, if you want to know the exact release date of the update, then do stick until the end of the video. But before we get into the details, let me again welcome you guys to another video on my channel, Crypto Money Talk. Do remember that anything in this video is not my financial advice, but this is just for education and information. So with the hope that you guys know what is Ethereum, let's learn what is going to happen to Ethereum after the merge. So it all started in 2013 when Vitalik Buterin released a white paper describing Ethereum as a next-generation smart contract and decentralized application platform. Ethereum was first released in 2015 with a proof-of-work consensus algorithm, but the goal has always been for it to evolve into an energy-efficient proof-of-stake network. For the first few years, the Ethereum community worked tirelessly to create a POS consensus mechanism that would provide the desired security and efficiency. The focus shifted to the transition at that point, such as how does a community upgrade the heart of a decentralized network while it's still beating? Let us now discuss the solution, which is the beacon chain. The beacon chain is a self-contained network with a proof-of-stake consensus layer. It runs in parallel to the current Ethereum mainnet, which still uses a POW consensus layer. By keeping the POS chain separate from the main network, a ready-to-use solution can be developed without jeopardizing the Ethereum POW chain's thriving decentralized application platform. The beacon chain is now live, ready for action, and secured by millions of ETH deposited across over 240k validators, thanks to a one-way bridge from the POW network to the POS network that began accepting deposits in November 2020. And since its launch in December 2020, the beacon chain has been an absolute success, finalizing 100% of its epochs with no downtime. While the beacon chain is an elegant solution for transitioning the Ethereum consensus algorithm, the Ethereum network will not remain divided indefinitely. And as the POS consensus layer is merged in as a replacement for POW, Ethereum's history on the proof-of-work network will be preserved to fully realize the transition to proof-of-stake. This will be accomplished through a process known as the merge. Then, because the merge does not affect the Ethereum network's data layer, none of the Ethereum network's transactions will be lost during the transition. Now, that was a detailed explanation of what exactly the merge is. The next question comes here. Why does Ethereum need to shift to proof of stake? Is there any problem with proof of work? As previously stated, Ethereum's current state relies on proof of work to ensure network consensus among the thousands of nodes. While POW is dependable and secure, It also consumes a lot of energy. To create each block on the network, participants must solve a complex mathematical problem using powerful and energy-intensive GPUs. Proof of stake, on the other hand, ensures network security differently. Anyone with 32 ETH can become a validator in the POS network, which is a node that participates in the network's consensus algorithm. We hope that now you have clearly understood why Ethereum was needed to shift from proof of work to proof of stake. So, let's move on to our next question, which is if this shift will decrease the gas fees of Ethereum or not. Sadly, the answer is no. Because the scope of the merge is limited to improving Ethereum's consensus mechanism, in practice, it will have no impact on the current Ethereum user experience. Future updates to the Ethereum roadmap, such as sharding, will directly help to lower gas prices, but sharding is currently considered a lower priority by the Ethereum community than the merge. Now, let's finally see how this merge will affect the price of Ethereum. Ether, ETH, Ethereum's native token, has skyrocketed in value since its inception. Ether has risen in price from $0.311 at its inception in 2015 to around $4,800 at its most recent high late last year, with plenty of volatility along the way. Even though Ether has dropped below $900 recently, it still represents a 700,000% lifetime return on investment. Despite the difficulties, experts agree that ETH could once again break the $4,000 barrier in 2022. In addition, Bloomberg intelligence analyst Mike McGlone predicts that Ethereum will end the year between $4,000 and $4,500. So, that's the end of the video for today with the explanation of all about Ethereum merge, but don't forget to ask the questions in the comment box below if you have any. If you enjoyed the video or learned something from it, press the like button, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. See you in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.